what is up? Thank you, everybody here today. Thank you, everybody in the stream chat. Who do we have? Player WM86. Bad news to Cruz. Krell, what is up? Richard, he's right over there. A Giant MDP 100, what is up? Jimbo Slice. Is he just in the stream chat? Okay, I guess so. Real Hammer, Billy Lee, Piro, Stupendous Man, and DSP FX. Shoutouts to Chris Tang. He's one of the legends of the industry. International Video Game Hall of Famer. Thank you for being here, man. Cracker Jack. He's right over there. Kyle. What is up? Trekbone, Thunderfist. Everybody's here. Shout out to Stan Icavelli. He's one of our lifetime members. Every time I walk through that Atari row, I say that. A-Train, what is up? Galloping Mom is in the stream chat, everybody. That's my mom, everybody. Say hello. Hi, Mom. Hello, Mother. Hope you are doing well. Hater Shack, Ex Mortis, big exclusive, mentioning Game 1000. It's coming up. It's coming up quick. We're getting there. I'm still not landed on what it is, in all honesty. The vaults are plentiful, but I don't know. So important, Game 1000. Getting closer every week. Bullmaster, what is up? Everybody here. A larger than normal crowd here on Monday. Eddie joining us. Chloe's here. Everybody joining. Thank you all so much for that. As we've said, we've mentioned it so many times. Lots going on behind the scenes. Bad news to Cruz. If you miss the Galloping Ghost, you should just come back out. It's that easy. Mr. Meow Meow Pants, happy Monday to you. Norbert in the stream chat. The hype man himself. JP joining us. Starcastle Zookeeper, what is up? Mini Beach here. Big surprises on the horizon. It is, we've said it, I can't believe we're already, is it March? Already 3 months in. Big surprises for 2024 coming up. It's going to be a packed year of cool things. Nick, what is up? Former Game of the Year, Jimbo Slice. Hoping for some C2E2 information. Well, maybe we'll talk about that today. If it isn't the one and only Fat Chris. What is up, man? Hope you are doing well. We're hoping to get a little forward movement this week. Maybe this week we'll announce when we're going to be doing our next podcast. Starcourt Arcade, what is up? Cal saying I'll be here Saturday. He'll be here Saturday. Let's play some games. Let me know. Let me know if you're here. You wanna let him know up at the front counter. I'll head down. Ed, what is up? Duffman, what is up? Are you ready? Hey everybody, this is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, March 11, 2024, and we are here with yet another Monday mystery game. This time, game number 974 will be going on the arcade floor. Last week, an unknown to most title by the name of Steel Force, released from Electronic Devices back in 1994. Great run and gun action game, a lot of shooting. Only place you're going to play it, I would say probably in the world. Very, very few of these boards made. Released in Italy. And really cool, unusual game. Kind of Alien Syndrome, Smash TV. If you're a console player, maybe like Loaded. But very fun. It was great to see people playing it. Obviously, it is the first time that a game like that has been put into the populace for world records to be a real thing. So I'm sure we'll hear about that later in the stream. But hopefully everybody is continuing on and playing some Steel Force. We had, I think it was the game before, we've had some issues with our hook board, which went on the floor recently. That went out and instantly developed a problem. New board arrived today, so that'll be back up and running by tomorrow morning. So I know people have been clamoring to play that one. So great IREM game. So it'll be back. It'll be back. We have the Arcade Wars have been raging on. This game, this month's game is none other than Centipede, a classic. Let's see what the standings are looking like. How many arcade? What arcade doesn't have Centipede? This one should be a pretty packed. You've got the One Up Arcade out in Brisbane, always a solid contender. You've got Underground Retrocade, another always a solid contender. They're in the lead right now. Jamie Tibbetts, Jeremy Chamberlain, and Tim Vanderkolk putting up 147,000 points. Pretty impressive. Oh, no, wait. Retrovolt Arcade has some serious scores going on, too. They're in first place, but haven't qualified yet. So we'll see. Maybe Duke Dang will come out and put in a score for us. Who knows? Who knows? That would certainly help things along on our side, but we'll see. It's still pretty early in the month. We'll see if it gets away from us this time or not, but hopefully we can walk away the victors. We've had so many people asking, what is going on with these expansions? When? Canton being divided into two expansions. Updates. When are we going to find out about it? Soon. To be more specific, let's maybe take everybody through a little walkthrough of him on either Wednesday or Thursday. So stay tuned for a Facebook stream this week. We'll be going live. No real lockdown details of day or time. Pretty much the Galloping Ghost way. We do stuff when we can. There's a lot going on here. So stay on point for a live stream on Facebook as to a sneak peek at the next expansion. And Wednesday, Thursday should happen. People are asking, what's going on with C2E2? Are you going to be there? Nobody's heard anything specific yet. Well, who knows? Who knows? We're supposed to be there. They're talking to us, and we're working things out. I'm sure we'll be there in some capacity. But still negotiating that deal. So if you see a C2E2 post, be like, hey, is Galloping Ghost going in this year? Is that the make or break for you going? Let them know. Let them know. We love going to these shows. They're always so much fun. We love going bigger every year. And, it's we always want to outdo what we've done in the past. We've done so much. And to take steps back, it's less than interesting. We want to always put on the best show we've ever done. And if it's scaled back, it'd still be fun, but not as fun. So we'll see. We'll see. We've had a bunch of people asking about, we had mentioned a Star Wars cabinet upgrade, and we were going to put that out last week sometime. Had to pull up on that. We'll tell you about that later, but don't be looking for that new Star Wars cabinet just yet. But that's a story that's in development, so we'll clarify that soon. But we'll keep everybody posted. We've had this upcoming weekend out in Japan is the TFO show, Treasure Fiesta Online, big Godzilla model kit show, which Galloping Ghost Kaiju Kobo is going to be a part of. It's one of those times where we get the license. We've obtained a short license with Godzilla and get to produce our model kits and sell them off in Japan. And it's cool. It's cool. Especially big week for Godzilla, winning an Oscar and everything for visual effects. So looking forward to it. This is going to be the last few days of our pre-order for Galloping Ghost Kaiju Kobo kits. If you're a fan of Godzilla, make sure you check it out. Hit me up on Facebook if you're interested in that. If not, just disregard all that last thing. We have, as always, so many people coming out to the arcade. Another crazy busy week. And with that brings in a lot of people setting some scores. To talk about those scores, why don't we summon forth the greatest smoke player in Mortal Kombat 9 of all time, Mr. GGA, Tommy Waffles. And ask him, Tom, how are the scores?
Pretty good. Definitely.
Boss good?
I can say there's at least one Voss good score in here.
Okay. I'm going to drink to that score. Are we talking about that score first?
We'll do it last.
All right.
All right. So we'll hit you guys with a couple updates on some scores. We have your former Game of the Year, second two-time Game of the Year, Andrew Iwasco, coming at you guys with a score in Blazion and Charlie Ninja. House highs and world records. Very, very good stuff to Andrew. Blazion was definitely a flavor of the month, especially when it was up here. I can't tell. I think it's still getting some pretty good action, though. So I think it survived the moving around the arcade. So it's always good to see guys playing that game. Charlie Ninja, T20 game. You guys saw it there. I think we streamed that one. Awesome little action platformer. Great game. Good stuff to Andrew. Next up, we've got Jose Velasquez Jr. Coming in clutch right before I was making these little assets here. And a world record and naturally a house high in Steel Force, the game we were just talking about. And actually, don't know if you guys noticed, but he was the gentleman that was playing on the little recap right there. He had a pretty good run for kind of just coming in fresh on that game. So got it in just right before I headed over here to the arcade. So very, very good stuff to Jose. Expecting some improvements on that because it's going to be one he's going to have to fight for, I know. Next up, we've got your former Game of the Year, Stephen Lucas, coming at you guys with at least one score. Stay tuned for more. But in JJ Squawkers, taking back the house high / world record in JJ Squawkers, as I had said. That is a 1cc. Himself and Andrew are becoming quite masters of that game, kind of going back and forth with, upping that score, raising the bar. Very, very good stuff to Steven. He had he was out this weekend, and he gave me there was 20 scores. He's kind of just going through the Rolodex of the arcade, seeing what he needs improvements in and stuff. And it's awesome to see guys, take that really seriously. And, he's got spreadsheets of all the stuff he wants to come in, and he does his homework. So he comes in prepared.
With Arcade is creeping up. That's another thing we haven't even talked about recently. Arcade being reworked on. So many improvements to the site, including the much requested working search feature. It
works right now.
It
functions.
Sort of.
You just need that finesse.
It's coming up.
It's going to be good. And then there is one more score I wanted to talk about.
Lost Rosie score.
Yeah, this one definitely pretty big. We had mentioned before, him in the stream. My dark horse every single year for T20, John Lyman, came out for a few days here and set a new world record in the Galaga marathon settings. Now, that was about a 13-hour run he did here, fully direct captured. And
not the typical arcade score that we track here.
Correct, yeah. So not, as Doc said, what we normally do. We've had a lot of really, really strong Galaga players come here. I don't know if you guys know, but we had a Galaga World Championship qualifiers here. A couple guys were playing on that. So, but really, really good stuff to John. Another guy that kind of comes in, and when he says he's going to set a score, he kind of just sets the score and dominates. So, very, very impressive. We have the YouTube video. YouTube recently cut off their video limit to 12 hours only, so it will be separated into 2 6-hour videos, which is awesome because it just does hit over that 12-hour mark. But yeah, really, really, I can't say enough. The dexterity and the endurance that you need for that stuff. We have guys come in here and do marathon runs, and he did the day before he failed, and that was a 13-hour run, and he's all he came back in and he had the resilience and adversity to do it again, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, really, really good stuff to John. I don't know if he watches the stream or whatever, but we're talking, and I'm sure he'll be back for T20 and for more scores.
Very cool. Tom, how was the weekend?
It was pretty good. March is crazy. I don't know if I've ever.
I think it was how many people on Saturday?
Saturday, unfortunately, it was sub 800. It was maybe around 750 or so total. I got an almanac of I take notes because I do the schedule for when our busy times are, when we might need to be maybe scheduling 2 closes for a night or something like that. And pretty much for the bulk of March and into middle of April, it just says busy every day. So it's always going to be busy here. Always good seeing everyone coming out. As I had mentioned, Stephen Lucas from Springfield coming out. I forgot who else I maybe had seen over the weekend. It was pretty quiet, kind of just a bunch of gamers coming out. Nice weather. Don't mind. I think it was actually raining a little bit on Friday. Might have kept people from coming in. But yeah, Saturday was good. Sunday was good. Just overall good weekend.
All right. We definitely appreciate everybody coming out, seeing all the new stuff. I know once the expansion hits, the floodgates are gonna be open again.
Yeah, that'll be big. Doc is not underselling those expansions. It's gonna be really, really awesome, and we're really excited for that. So, It's gonna
with
add
it,
so much. It's gonna be so crazy.
there will be a big mix-up of the arcade, a lot of rearranging, a lot of
Yeah.
reorganizing. My
That's gonna be
favorite, just to get games where they should be. And you know, with the, I've been thinking about doing another Legends of the Industry event. Like, we've got so many new Legends of the Industry hanging out here. Brian Smolik and Tom Seedor, and it's. I think it's time to start planning another big event.
That'd be awesome. Tied in with some fresh expansions. That new expansion smell.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. Maybe. A lot of things on the horizon. I think it's about that time. We'll give it one quick little check, make sure that all good. All right. Your Monday mystery game, number 974. It's a good one. Who typed this? Who did this?
It's secure. It's a good target.
All right. Your Monday mystery game. Are you sure it's typed good? All right, your Monday. It's not like we've been doing this for 9 years now. You know, we'll talk about that on the podcast. Your Monday. Your Monday mystery game is none other than Super Dragon Ball Z. Released from Banpresto back in 2005 on the Namco 246 hardware. It's a tribute. Akira Toriyama recently passing away, the creator of Dragon Ball. We thought, what better way to honor the man who brought so much enjoyment to so many people for so many decades than to put out a Dragon Ball Z game. I wonder, 4-button game. Very, very rare. Been in the vaults waiting for just the right time to put this out. All your favorites. Goku, Vegeta, Krillin, Piccolo, Trunks, everybody's there. Who's the biggest Dragon Ball Z fan here? Is it? Okay, so we got 3. Are you're a big all right, how would you guys, let's do some trivia to see who's getting the inaugural playthrough on this. All right, Shady, you're starting it. Name the creator of Dragon Ball Z. All right. How many episodes in the original Dragon Ball? The exact number. No, just in the original Dragon Ball. How many? You're saying 200s? I believe that's way wrong. And I'm creating all sorts of problems here. Nobody's ever going to play this. The original, I want to say, how many episodes in the original Dragon Ball series? David Googling. No, nothing suspect about you hiding over there. In the original Dragon Ball? Is it 256? I thought the original was 51 myself. Dragon Ball Z, I think, was 250 plus. I'd have to check. All right, you guys between you figure out who's playing. K Ballard says it is 256. I thought Dragon Ball Z was 256, and I thought the original Dragon Ball was far less. 153 for the. All right. I guess Shady's. Why? You know what? Why don't we do it like this? We're having a fight. Fowler coming up. Challenge. He vaulted the counter. He's glowing. All right, we're gonna do a elimination. So you're a big Dragon Ball Z fan. Okay. Eddie, a fan of the original. Let's see this. Who's picking who? You got Cell versus Piccolo. Who's finding what first? Stretch punch. The first combos. Oh. So there's a light attack, a strong attack, a defend, and a jump button. And then you can like dash. You can. There's a lot of nuances to this game. Uh-oh. Some chip. KO. Are you coming up? All right, we're going to eliminate. We're going to do some ghost elimination, so it's not just all our guys. Who won that? Shady won. All right. No, you sit over here. Who's that? Let's have we'll have David and Shady going at it. We'll do elimination, and then we'll have Jose and King, and then Chloe and Eddie. All right. You two next. Chloe, are you a Dragon Ball fan? You like the original more than Z? David going Frieza. Shady spamming. Working them kicks. Put a 4-hit combo together. Shady's stringing some stuff together. 7 hit. Oh. KO. The Namco 246 hardware, DVD based, and the system has a PlayStation 1 memory card as security, which is very interesting. Eddie asking, how does that work? Poorly. All right, who's stepping up next? King and Jose stepping up. You guys, Dragon Ball Z fans?
I know it's been a while since I've actually seen the show, but I'm very familiar with the first Dragon Ball original and Dragon Ball Z, but anything past that, probably not.
Like GT or Dragon Ball Super, or there's one more after that.
Look at the 4 main shows, but there's web-based. Oh, Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Yes. Super Dragon Ball Heroes, not canon, but very good.
All right.
I only know of it because the kid did the meme of trying to be a Super Saiyan in real life.
So, the history of this show is one of the greatest of all time. Dragon Ball series is probably the best thing I'll see at any convention or anywhere. Like, it's honestly one of the greatest series ever. So.
All right, well, let's see. Let's see who picks. All right. Has anybody in the stream chat played Super Dragon Ball Z? Again, this, this was not going to be this Monday's game. And then upon the sad news of hearing Akira Toriyama passing, we thought no better time than to put this out. Ray, what is up, man? Thank you for tuning into the Monday Mystery Stream. Akira Toriyama, in creating Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and the whole Dragon Ball universe, this is a manga that had been around for the longest time and touched so many people in Japan and the U.S., and there's so many fans. It brings so many people together. It's an unbelievable thing. It's such an amazing thing to have something that resonates with so many people and makes so many people happy. You see every Comic-Con, every convention we go to, people dressing up as Goku and Vegeta, and it's so iconic. And it's one of those things where anything that we can help memorialize the history of Dragon Ball Z and what Akira Toriyama had created, what better place than here at the arcade? We get to see on such a much smaller scale we get to make people happy here, and providing this, I think, is such a great thing.
The video game industry, he's the artist for Dragon Quest, and as well as had a hand in Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger was revered by so many people. So Toriyama, again, he very much had that influence on the arcade scene. I know players like GJ Jeremiah just hold Chrono Trigger in such high regard, and it's so impactful. Jose Dropping Trunks. He's even got a sword. Jose. The winner. All right. Are either of you playing Goku or are either of you playing Goku? All right. Well, we'll have to wait. You'll play Goku? We'll just run this through and then we'll have you two play. Yeah, we're gonna. So Jose won. So we'll have the winner of that fight Jose, and then the winner of that can fight you. Yes, Kakarot beating Trunks soundly. All right, we'll have you back up in a second. Eddie and Chloe stepping up. Definitely digging the marquee art that Brandon did down at Productions, printed by Jim over at Reproductions. All right, Chloe versus Eddie. Stepping up. I don't think anybody has. So, what's that?
I've wanted to play this game for so long.
Really?
I love it. I think it's really good.
Running that continue down. Black Atlas, that is why we chose this. Akira Toriyama passing away on March 1st. Too soon, too soon. So you got the androids in there. Did both credit up? I don't think.
Yeah, I chose Vegeta, like I said. Don't touch it, it's a trick.
Vegeta. You have that meter at the bottom used for flying and dashing. Stage transition. Some of those. That throw is pretty cool. Chloe taking the round. Oh, another transition. Low kick. Throwing a fireball. Tied it up. Chloe with a life lead. Eddie. Those throws.
No idea how to do a fireball. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, there we go.
Oh, big blast. Missed. Oh, Eddie taking the win. Excellent run by Chloe. All right, Jose stepping back up to challenge Eddie. Very good games. No, you're staying.
I can do it single player if you want me.
No. Jose's coming up.
So
You're
fighting Jose.
Okay,
Jose.
So you're already locked in as your character.
that's fine. Go ahead. I don't mind. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, good. I am locked. Okay, yeah.
Goku versus Vegeta.
I don't mind losing. I don't mind.
Hit a button.
Goku
And they have the
versus Vegeta. Who you rooting for here? Character-wise.
Definitely Goku.
I'm rooting for Vegeta. I'm a Vegeta fan for sure.
I think that checks out.
Nice, wow. Got me.
Those kicks. Oh, it's next hit wins. Oh, they're both going. Oh,
Got me. Nice.
They both grab each other.
a throw right back at him. Wow. Big damage, 7 hit.
Well done. Well done, sir.
Eddie, you're staying up. Or no, Jose won, sorry. Shady versus Jose for the first Dragon Ball. Whoever can win enough of these tournaments can ask me for a game on the arcade floor.
This is my pick, though.
We do have another Dragon Ball Z arcade game on the floor. Using his zoning. And his kicks. Uh-oh. Round 2. These characters so iconic. That'll do some damage. Some chip. Shady. Walking away with that Dragon Ball. Congratulations. All right. King stepping up. Versus, he's going against Fowler. We're going to keep going with some one-on-ones. King, character lock on player 1, so whoever wants to be Cell.
I'll be selling the zoning strategy.
Krillin, Piccolo, Frieza, Trunks, Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, Android, and the 2 androids. This art, the art on this, again, so instantly recognizable. These characters. Fowler taking the win on the first round. Destructible backgrounds. Super Dragon Ball Z. Fowler taking the win. Who's? You want to stay up? Who's stepping? Who's up? Mini Beach stepping up. I don't think we've seen Mini Beach up here since Super Baseball 2020. Oh, no, that's the wrestling you play? Oh, right. Here you go. WWF Royal Rumble.
Gundam sound effects. Come on, let me do the rocket punch.
A lot of nuances to this game. Canceling projectiles. Fowler taking the win.
Well, that's what happens when I choose the slowest android.
It happens. It happens.
And the one that was Dr. Giro's son.
Who's stepping up next? Chloe stepping back up. You got just spamming those fireballs. Deadly, deadly strategy. Round one, Cell versus Frieza. Closing the gap. Fowler using those zoning strats. Using those zoning strats point blank. Good damage. Trading hits. In the chip. Keeping it close. Uh-oh. Pulls it out. Fowler with the win. You
Single player? Oh yeah, I'll mess with the. See what the computer does to me. Do you know what the two question mark characters are yet? I don't know yet.
just breaking through that wall. KO. For those just joining us, today's Monday Mystery Game, game number 974. It's our tribute to Akira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball.
What a perfect week to have this too. I mean,
As soon as we heard of his passing, we went to the vaults, pulled this out. This was not the planned Monday game. Super Dragon Ball Z, released from Banpresto on the Namco 246 hardware back in 2005. Getting in. It's only released in Japan in the arcade. That's why it's so rare. Going Super Saiyan. A lot of special moves, a lot of hidden tech we've not seen so far.
this is fun. Playing this for sure. arcade game I never played was that kind of 3D pixel one, you know, where they're kind of facing, like cross swords or whatever type of situation.
There are a handful of Dragon Ball games. We have the other original 2D sprite-based Dragon Ball. KO. Dodging that attack. Creeping his way in. Big damage on that. Big damage on that. Clearing stage 3. Going against Piccolo.
Toriyama's style works really well cell shaded.
It does.
A lot
It
of
does.
Cell shaded stuff doesn't hold up, you know.
Nice punish. KO. Blocked and then dodged. Stood up into it.
Give me my throw.
A throw right back. On to stage 5. Trunks.
His sword looked good earlier in the thing, like it was getting a lot of connection. Good poke.
I think stage 5 is where Banpresto felt they might want a quarter. Get your yen ready. Stood up into it. Ran right into it. You can settle all the Dragon Ball Z rivalries you could ever imagine right in this game. Got him. Fowler's yen stays on the glass. On the Frieza.
Sure, he'll walk right under my projectile. Gotta do something different with him, probably.
Yeah, this game been in the vaults for a bit, and happy to have been able to track it down. Wrecking Frieza. We're streaming right now, so it'll be a few minutes. Cell versus Cell. Can build that meter up. Oh, big damage. Excellent run, though, man. Very good, man. Very good. Your Monday mystery game, Super Dragon Ball Z, released from Band Presto on the Namco 246 hardware back in 2005. A tribute to Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball Z, who passed away on March 1st. We're going to send everybody over to El Rock. He's playing some Haunted Castle. Tell him we say hello. Tell him what you've seen here. Until next week, 975, another milestone. Getting close, creeping up to game 1000. Thank you all for joining us. Oh, Fowler with his Dragon Ball tattoo. K. Ballard and A-Train, Hater Shack, Spinnis Man, Count Pupper, Chris Tang, the Real Hammer Billy Lee, Stardy, Corn Rainbow, Prestige, Pancreas, Rave Runner. Thank you all so much. We will see you next week. Until then, thanks everybody. This is Stock Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thank you, Tracy.
Evening. Hope you all had a